guys, very good morning. Hope everyone's having an excellent weekend at the moment. You are very welcome to join us on what's going to be one of our longer flights. It's going to be about 2.5 hours, and we're in X-Plane 12 today. If you're new to the channel, I'm SimScott185. You're super welcome to be here. If you're new, bear with. Let's turn down that. Yeah, super welcome to be here, guys. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, give it a subscribe, hit that like button. It helps us battle the algorithm that is YouTube. We should also be live on Twitch as well. So yeah, if you're there, say hello in the chat, and we'll make sure we get some shout-outs going. Perfect. So we are at London's Heathrow Airport. We're in this fabulous Toliss A340-600. Streamed a couple of times with this, and this livery is for European cargo. Operates at Bournemouth and Heathrow. And today we're flying up to Norway, so we're going to be heading to much colder climates than here in London. Yeah, we'll be getting out of here fairly soon. We just need to make sure we've got a few things going on here. I've already set up the aeroplane such that it's in its startup phase. We've got the IRS aligned, etc. So we'll get going in a minute, and yeah, welcome aboard. I hope everyone is having a really good weekend though. It is always that Sunday fear, work tomorrow, so have this on in the background if you want. In X-Plane 12 we're using auto ortho, and we've also got active sky going in the background, so that'll update the weather as we go along. So what have we done? Turn the airplane on, basically align the IRSs, and that's about it. We're sort of in that stage of just getting the airplane prepped. You want to know where we are at Heathrow at the moment? We're over here in the cargo apron, stand 608. Departures are going off of runway 27 right, so over here. So we're going to have to cross 27 left, quite a long taxi over to here, but we'll get onto that as and when we need to. So let's come up here, we'll put our strobes on auto and our navs on auto, and we'll come down to our setup down here. So, in it request, this brings it in from SimBrief automatically. Saves us having to type the flight plan from scratch. See our flight number will populate. We're going to be Euro 185, and what that also does is it brings in our fuel as well. Fuel on board 29,000 tons. 29,000 tons? 29 tons. Never was good with like numbers. What else do we need to do? Wind. Let's request climb wind. Next phase. Let's request cruise wind. And next phase. Got descent winds in there. That's all good. Do performance in a second. In terms of our flight plan, so we're going to be heading out of. Bear with. Let me just look at SimBrief. It's 27 right, and it's a Brooklands Park 7 Foxtrot, so this one here. We'll talk about that in a second. And we're going to Harstad to get some fish. Bear with, this is a real world route. Keep things very real on the old SimScott channel here. Peno 1 Lima. There we go. We'll do no Vias at the moment, but we'll have a little look at that as and when we get underway. So, and it's all been done. This is good. So, need to go to performance. If you come into the Toliss Special Retro Calculator, technical term, you'll see we have loading performance here. So this is loaded in. 200. It's interesting, it's not got any cargo that's coming from our. That's interesting, but it does have 440 passengers. Let's go with it. Why not? So we're quite light. 162. I think SimBrief probably might have a separate setting for cargo, but we're just here to fly, guys. 162 and 166. Transition altitude, get from the ATIS, which is here. It'll flash up on your screens. Let's have a little look. 27 right. It doesn't actually have anything. That's fine. We'll keep it at 6,000. Up 2.8. Up 2.8. In there. Flex temperature. Put an F in front of it. This isn't a Airbus A320. It needs to be told. Flex 70, which is that number there. What's that? Nice one. What's our QNH? 991 hectopascals. There is ground on, but we'll have a little chat to them once we're underway. Our departure, basically, it's a right turn, and we've got some constraints that we can check. So let's come here. Got a flight plan. I don't really want to type anything. If that's all right. There we go. So let's bring this down so we can do a bit of technical matchy. Oh, hello. There we go. So intercept the radio, and then there's children there. You can see we're going up to 5,990, and then we can start climbing once we get near Brooklands Park, and it's all at 6,000 feet. So we will put our initial height at 6,000 just to play nice with everyone. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good. We'll come down here to our transponder once we talk to ground. What we will do though is just start up our APU and seatbelts, even though it's a cargo flight. Let's get this all done. Also,
we're into cockpit, toes driving up.
a Scottish tug driver, just what we need. Hear that APU spooling up. Nice. Great sounds in the Toliss, love it. And yeah. So, what do we got? QNH is 9901. Acknowledge information on Bravo. Cool.
Okay, external checks are complete. All doors and hatches are closed. We're ready to connect.
Let's do 121705, and we'll turn this up a little bit.
Still okay as I disconnected.
Yeah, so it's 834 E-firm, squawk 0754 is information for Raptor.
So yeah, hoping for an X-Plane 12 update at some point. We're all waiting for it, we want it. But we'll be patient. What else do we need to do here? Ground services. We can check out chocks. You see the airplane being lifted up here. That's just from our chums in the tug.
Okay, the toes connected. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
And we won't release the parking brake just yet. Right, we can ask for our clearance now. Heathrow ground, very good morning. Euro 185 with you, stand 608 with Bravo. QNH is 90901 Hector Pascals. We're an Airbus A340-600. Request clearance is failed to Harstad.
Okay, Euro 185 Heathrow ground, say again, the stand number.
We're stand 608 by the cargo area.
Euro 185 heavy, thank you. Clear to Echo November, Echo Victor, Brooklyn Park, 7 Foxtrot departure, squawk 0324.
Head to the Harstad Airport on the Brooklands Park 7 Foxtrot departure and squawk 0324, Euro 185 heavy.
Euro 185, correct?
Cool. Don't know if we're using heavy or not, but let's go with it. 0324. What's auto? Oh, what did TARA auto will kick in when it needs to. Cool. Bit overcast at Heathrow.
Clear Pittsburgh, Deadlink 2 Foxtrot departure, squawk 7027.
SID, there's 2 Foxtrot, squawk 7027, feedback 684.
64, read back, correct, break, 056 Hotel Romeo, Monaco Unicom, 122 diesel.
So, we've done all that. Let's turn like this down here. We've got a bit of a shader on from NVIDIA. Found a way to do that by doing a bit of research. So hopefully it looks a little bit more warm and fuzzy in the cockpit. Let's see. Have we forgotten to do anything here? Not at the moment. But we will put our beacon on because we're going to start our pushback soon. But yeah, we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, and you are all more than welcome here. So, where do we think we're going to go taxi-wise?
I've got your same stand as 405, crossing the south runway again. Are you happy with that, or would you like to...
We'll probably be coming down Sierra first, and point to Sierra 1, I imagine.
Sorry, Roger. Okay, taxi, right, Bravo, and then hold November 5, Whiskey, hold sharp runway 27 west.
What we'll also do is we'll turn on our taxi cam. This is awesome. Look at that! Love it. So this shows where our nose is. You can see we've got a tug wrapped around it at the moment. But yeah, it's useful for when we're taxiing. And ground Euro 185 is ready for push and start.
Euro 185, 608, push and start, approved.
Push and start approved, stand 608 and face east, Euro 185. East is that way.
Starting pushback, you can start engines when ready.
So, let's start, and we'll do the 2 on the left. Quite busy Heathrow today. Oh, someone's left an open mic there. This is a big old aircraft. And yeah, it sounds awesome. I'm a massive fan of the Toliss A340. And you can only really use it on long hauls, but we're using it for cargo ops, so it's a bit easier. We can kind of go where we want in it. If I'm big each other.
November 513 Alpha Juliet, contact the row director 1 country discount.
That'd be useful to get directed. 1 my minus.
Raptor 119
Nice. Let's get that good in. Boom. And we'll get that. Put in the box. The size of this airplane, it's awesome. Let's go. So we now got tower on, and we've got director, and we'll get some control as we go across the sea to Norway. So yeah.
Ground speed at 7 Whiskey, Boeing 78X, stand 537, information Bravo, request Narvik clearance.
Cool. So take off our APU bleed and our APU. We'll go RTO is armed. And we need one stage of flat, but we'll wait for the tug to get out of the way.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
It's the parking brake set.
Disconnecting tool. Stand by.
There's a few people over this side. Nice, so tug separating away. We'll put him on stage of flat.
The tool is disconnected and the bypass pin has been removed. Hand signals on your right hand side. Take care up there and we'll see you next time.
Those flaps covered in mud. Spoilers can be armed. Pull that up. We'll also, once the tug's out of the way, turn on our predictive wind shear radar. Don't want to fry anyone. This guy gives a flag. There we go. Yep. Let's come down here. Predictive wind shear. That's auto. Auto. Cool. We are ready to go. So let's see where we're going to go. I'm expecting we're going to go down Sierra, all the way down. And ground 0185 is ready for taxi. Sierra shorter whiskey, Euro 185. So, and there's whiskey down there. So literally just down to here. Oh, my speed brakes deploy. Don't do that.
Contact Heathrow Tower on the 735. Speed by 684.
So we're going down towards the west. Oh. Sierra 4 Whiskey, hold short of 27 left, Euro 185. Sierra 4 Whiskey, so down here. Cool. What I will do, just while we canter down here, is make sure that we are... So we've got 2.8 up, and that's done that automatically. Look at that! What a plane! Right, Sierra 4 Whiskey's down here. You'll get a few micro stutters in the old simulator, but it's not too bad. We'll probably have to talk to the tower to get across, and it would have helped to put on our taxi light. Luckily it's daylight, so that's all good, that's all good. See the Qatari on the right. So we're carrying on to Sierra 4 Whiskey. Ooh. My controls for X-Plane 12 are a bit all over the place, hence why the parking brake keeps kicking in. So Sierra 4 Whiskey is not the next left, but the one afterwards.
Link 28 Alpha Full Center, and quick question, this is my first time flying out of Heathrow. Where's the center? Doesn't seem on the chart. Right, I'm in a slightly different shop. The chart which has all the stands.
I kind of get that. So Heathrow is confusing because it's got these little names here you have to know.
Okay, thanks. Link 28 Alpha and
The taxi camera is mainly to keep us en route.
Euro 185, hold short, runway 27 left, contact Heathrow Tower, 118, diesel 505.
Go short, 27 left and over to tower 118.505, speaking of it, Euro 185. Cool. Stop it! Taxi out. Heathrow Tower, very good afternoon. Euro 185 with you at Sierra 4 Whiskey, holding short 27 left. It's Euro 185.
185, Heathrow Tower, hello. Hold short, runway 27 left, landing traffic.
Hold short 27 left, Euro 185. So we'll get handed back to tower after this. So we'll just wait here. So once this chap lands, we'll then be taxiing over here. And that'll be November for Echo probably. And then we'll get taxi instructions all the way around to the runway. So we're here at the moment, just short. Nice. Busy day at Heathrow. Kind of expected.
You're 185 behind the landing, British Airways A390 and Sierra 4 Whiskey, cross runway 27 left behind.
Behind landing traffic, cross runway 27 left at Sierra 4 Whiskey behind Euro 185. It's kind of a weird UK thing, so you have to say behind twice to make sure you're acknowledging not to cross in front of the person who's going across the runway, landing at the runway. And you'll get that in general aviation, not just in this sort of simulator. Whoa! Look at that smoke. So, once this person is out the way, we'll roll. There we go. And you don't want to spend that much time hanging around on a runway. It's always quite an uneasy feeling, even when you're in small aerodromes. Like I've sat at the end of the runway waiting for a takeoff clearance, and you're like, you can't see behind you. So you're sort of just waiting, waiting to see what happens. And hopefully it's all good. Here we go though, lumbering along. Just check. Always check nothing's on final. You don't want something barreling towards you as you decide to enter the runway.
Ground 11705, 12170 shadow 5 whiskey bye. 185, turn right on Alpha please, contact ground 121.705.
Right into Alpha 121.705, thanks, Euro 185. So, Alpha is our first right. And we'll go over to ground again.
Number 513 Alpha Chile, if I can see you again. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.4505. Perfect, thanks. We'll contact Tower. Different part here. Alright, good evening, Shadow 5 whiskey. Just have left locating November 5. Shadow 5 whiskey, Heathrow Ground, Terminal Taxi, left Alpha, link 56 and 505.
Right, this is going to be a longer than normal taxi. Here we go.
This is Speedbird 834 ready for taxi.
Speedbird 834, taxi, Bravo, link 5.
And we'll just hold here, because I know where we're going. I imagine we're going to go Alpha.
So could you just confirm the transfer links?
It'll be link 58.
We're in this bit mode, and you can see Loman is
So link point
this bit here.
on the Bravo, hold Pluto. Speedbird 834.
Alpha on Pluto.
That was Alpha on Pluto. Speedbird 834.
Can I just call?
Gets busy. I think it was south, not west, but that's it. Yeah, we're just waiting for a gap. We're with you on Alpha. Alpha, hold Saturn, Euro 185. So, here's Alpha. Alpha, Saturn, there. Sometimes you gotta just sort of, yeah, try and figure it out. So, where are we going? Down here, and we follow Alpha, and then left, and then we're going to Saturn. Basically, down here, and then a left turn. Brummed, quite a long taxi, because we're in the cargo area. Obviously, need to get ourselves across the runway and out of here. So that's our left. 1, 2. So it's a left turn here. You see the runway over there. Again, using the taxi cam to try and not completely my tires over the grass. So this is Alpha, and we're going down to Woods Tower 118.505, Euro 185. Cool, it's quite a lot to do. Alright, let's get down to Saturn anyway, which we should see on the left here.
Oh, sorry, just line up at the radar. It's 327 right, just mid 1684. Sorry.
Oh. What was that? I'll let that tidy up before I jump in. 119.730 is our next frequency. 119. 119, here we go. And this is Saturn we're coming up to. Heathrow Tower, Euro 185, back with you, approaching Saturn.
Euro 185, hello again, link 23, hold Alpha 1, please.
Link 23, hold Alpha 1, Euro 185. Link 23 is off to the right, and then Alpha 1's over there. So you're going to be pretty on it here. Because we're going to go up to my hand. And if my graphics are better, which hopefully were Link 23's off to the right. We'll come down here. Here we go. Putto down here. Don't take the first left because that'll get you in a lot of trouble. And you can see Alpha 1 is down here. Keep on the centre line rather than being lazy. Be able to see us here. This is Alpha 1 here. Come around the corner and Alpha 1 straight ahead. Nice. Cool. So a bit of concentration there, trying to navigate around Heathrow Airport. Always good fun. So we'll just hold short here. A few stutters still, but all good. Here we are. It's a Swiss to depart in front. There's a 12973. Let's see. 129430 might be the next one for us then. Ah, he's gone. He's off. Packed his bags. He's out of here. There he goes.
Euro 185, behind the departing Swiss aircraft, line up 27
When departing aircraft, line up 27 right behind Euro 185. Quite often they'll give you like the type of the aircraft and things. Like I've had that in real life in general aviation, and sometimes you might not know, right? Like everyone's a flying nerd like me sometimes, but yeah, if you don't know, just say behind the landing aircraft and you're covered. Alright, we can get rid of the camera.
Euro 185, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, service 2806.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, Euro 185. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here, gang. Hear the whine of these amazing engines. Keep on the centre line, and it's 162 for rotation speed. gear up. First climb. Pretty murky out there. Hey, morning 4K, hope you're being alright, mate. And yeah, I hope hospital was okay. So, we'll disarm these. Number 9730, Euro 185. Let's do that. Nice. Heathrow Director, very good afternoon, Euro 185 with you, Bookman Park 7 Foxtrot.
Euro 185, direct to penalty climb now, it's about level 150.
Climb flight level 150, Euro 185. Let's do that. Oh. Open climb, and pro standard. Ah, the Ember of Furon, nice.
Euro 185, redirect Harvard.
Let's just have a look at that. Direct Pavel, Euro 185. Cool. So no need to respond super quickly, but let's go direct to Pavel. Insert. Off we go. So yeah, a few stutters in the old X-Plane 12 world at the moment, but we're getting out of here, which is good. 4K, is it good? I really like it. I think X-Plane's got a wee bit to go with some of the sort of stutters I get, but that could be like auto ortho. I really like this airplane. It's super good. Love the 122.8. Thanks for your help. Euro 185. 122.8. Straight onto Unicom. 122.8. Nice. So, that was all quite hair and scarum. But yeah, gets us out of this massively busy area of London. Where we go. So we got active sky working at the moment. Yeah, I think there'll be an update 4K, but you're right, it's not amazing at the moment. As you can see, if you look down here, there's just like chunky bits. I'm hoping they'll get it right for the next one, but you know, we fly a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator on the channel, so we thought we'd try this one. And it's all right. Quite a lot of cloud cover, so we're not getting amazing frames at the moment, but see what it's like as we get up and away. So we'll climb up to Pavel. That was quite good fun taxiing around Heathrow. I tend to avoid Heathrow to fly out of on Microsoft Flight Simulator because it is always rammed, but this time of day, it's not too bad. Ah, you got yourself a 480. Nice work. You will see the benefits of it 4K, I suspect. Graphics are, yeah, really, really good. So, we're on Unicom, so we can continue to climb out to our heading height. See what I'm trying to do, 2 things at once. Well, we're going up to 39,000 feet, so let's wind this up and pull it in true Airbus style. Oh, nice 4K. Hopefully it'll arrive soon, you can have some fun with it. That'd be great. So, in true SimScott style, what did we forget to do? We didn't put the landing lights on for takeoff, that's fine. We will turn this tax light though off. And seatbelt sign. That's on auto anyway, so we're all good. Beacon, strobe is on auto. There we go, turn off APU bleed, don't want to fault there. Nice, so it's quite a wee journey we're going on here. And yeah, let's have a look at yeah, just after 3 PM. And that's because we're climbing at the moment, that time should come down. So yeah, a couple of hours climbing away here. It's nice. Put on some chilled out music in the background. Ah, nice 4K. You'll enjoy it, mate. Wow, it's quite intense music. What else do we have? Just put a bit more chilled out. We'll leave you guys with this as we get into the climb. ourselves up into our cruising altitude, climbing up to flight level 390. I know where we are in the world. Just heading over Colchester, Essex sort of way in the UK. I'm gonna head basically up here, and this is where we're aiming for. So yeah, a wee while to go. You can see all the other people on VATSIM here, which is kind of cool. It's a really nice looking aircraft, this. Been around for a few years now, the old Toliss. Oh, those microthrusters are not good news, but we'll handle them. You can also see the way that active sky tries to blend weather here. But it's said there's no cloud, so Hey Cyrus. Caught me just eating my lunch, mate, but welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Chat. Just leaving the coast of England. Just check in front of us that we're not going to conflict with anyone. I think so, but we're going up to flight level 390. We're on standard pressures that you can see here. There's the coastline there. Just using auto ortho. If you Google that and using X-Plane 12 and you want to know how it works, it's pretty simple. It's just injecting ortho tiles into the sim on a real-time basis. Yes, it takes up a lot of your hard drive. But yeah, makes it look really good. Where are we off to, Cyrus? We're off to a place called Harstad, which sounds like a swear word, but it's really not. It's north of Norway. This is a real world route for European cargo, which is this nifty little airplane here. It's only a couple of hours. And then it will be slightly different weather-wise, I suspect, when we get there. We might get a little bit of controlling as we get closer, but what to do is tidy up all of our charts. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. Let's just get a few things set up. Penal 1 Lima, I think, is our arrival. Yes. Have a flick through this while we're in the cruise. In fact, there's not much else to do while we're pootling around. Yeah, not that one. So we'll finish our approach here. And then, yeah, we'll be turning onto that. That's 14-mile final, so yeah, that'll be all good. Cool. Insert the rimmer transition. Cool. So, bit of sea flying first before we then get ourselves into across Norway. That is some bright sunshine. Alright, cool, so we've got some ATC. So what we'll do is we'll pause the music, we'll have a little chat. 134775. 134775. That's it, 134775. And here we Scottish control. Scottish control, very good afternoon. Euro 185 with you. Flight level 390.
Euro 185, Scottish control, right direct Imbob.
Direct Imbob, Euro 185.
Ryanair 5665, climb to level 240.
There is Imbob right there.
Climbing flight level 240, Ryanair 5665.
It's quite a long way away, 170 miles.
Easy 12 Echo Bravo, resume on navigation, direct Lakey. Lakey, you want to Norway?
There it is Imbob. Yeah, we're on VATSIM, Cyrus, so yeah, there's certain controllers on, and that guy gave me a shout to say to contact him. Dude, we could use CPDLC on this.
Scottish control here, Strix with Delta passing 2,800 feet. Here, wing 3 exit Delta, Scottish control, climb now, flight level 110.
Scots.
Level 110, here, wing 3 exit Delta.
See if this works or not.
Logan 4 November, Scottish control, squawk 7501.
So this can help the controller out a little bit.
ALM 1448, taxi holding point, Mike 9, runway 16. 916, KLM 143. Airwing 3 exit Delta, turn left, heading 125.
Oh, having Eurowings and a Euro is not great, is it, in terms of figuring out what's going on? So we have notified him. We'll see if he accepts. Oh, hello. Cool. Yeah.
Bravo Alpha, Kilo Alpha, Scottish, hello, yeah, it's my area of coverage. Got me back about 50 miles north.
Nice one. So, we've now got CPDLC set up.
Wind
So in theory, everything should happen now, he says, through this little screen here.
Ryanair 5665, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye. Over to Unicom 122.8, Ryanair 5665, thank you. Airwings 3 exit Delta,
Cool.
climb to level 310.
Transfer level 310 to the Airwings 3 exit Delta.
Shamrock 254, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, GH 989 hectopascal.
There, we can turn them down a little bit now.
6,000 feet on 989, sure.
Still it's listening, but yeah.
27 Alpha, report passing altitude, climb now, level 160. Ryanair 5 Whiskey, Elephant Scottish Control, climb now, level 240. KLM 611 Scottish Control, right and land.
Now, I always have this weird thing where
10 Echo Bravo, Croft 1 Bravo, right, Birmingham.
I do that. Interesting.
Ryanair 4 Quebec Papa, descent level 8092C, speed restriction. Goodbye, 8092C, speed restriction,
So what I'm trying to do is get this to show my flight plan, but I think sometimes it doesn't work. I think it's something to do with having both the screens on, he says. Firefighting. So I've got the flight plan there, which is fine. Oh, there we go.
Ryanair 5 Whiskey Uniform, route to right 9 at November, near Lake Alpha Tackle. Ryanair 45 Papa descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 989 hectopascal. 10 6,000 to QNH 989 hectopascal, west Easy 10 Echo Bravo, Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Still a bit with the anti-aliasing. It's interesting. The closer you get, better leaks, but you can see there's some leakage there, and that's not amazing here. But that's for that reception. I think they're fixing it, so not concerned. This is still a work in progress in terms of what we're looking at. I can pin that. Does that work? No. I wonder when he hands us back to Unicom if he'll do it over CPDLC or via voice. I think you have to do it via voice so you don't miss it. Oh, it's just bright out there, isn't it, guys? So, service time, Mod Unicom, local, send. So that's cool. What it doesn't do is it doesn't make a big loud noise. I wonder if you could do that. Someone Google that for me. How do I get alerted to that? Anyway, 122.8. There we go. Close that. And then we can probably go into MCD, you know, and go, ooh, ASUS, ATC, connection status, oh, ATC disconnect. There we go. Nice. Look at that, gang. That worked a treat. What else do we need to do then? Then here. Oh, what a pro. Right. Now that we're away from air traffic control again, we'll put some music back on. And I'm going to figure out if it will alert us. Toliss A340 MC. That was cool though, using CPDLC for the first time. Let's see, we got a very nice little tailwind here, pushing us towards Norway. Where am I from, Cyrus? I live in the UK, down near London. Scottish originally, hence the Sim Scot. But yeah, lived down south for a wee while now. What about you? Where are you from, Cyrus? Ah, Hong Kong. Ooh. Must be getting towards the end of your day there. Hope everyone's having a really good weekend, good Sunday. Say if you're new to the channel and you want to follow us, do give us a bit of a like and a thumbs up. So we do this on a weekly basis normally, around other commitments. But yeah, fly Microsoft Flight Simulator, and hopefully everyone's enjoying. Is there an airplane going the other way? In the background. Going through my jet wash. Where are they off to? I haven't been to Hong Kong, Cyrus. I've got a few friends who've been, but I've never been. And I've never been there in Flight Simulator. We might need to try it at some point. We don't have the old Kai-Tak approach, which was always very exciting. out. Not loads to see while we're over the sea at the moment. That rhymes. But we're soon approaching the coast of Norway. And we'll be blasting our way up. Lots of good videos on YouTube, Cyrus, about it. But it looked awesome as an approach. Oh yeah, Cyrus. Yeah, I can't disagree. Didn't they build it on an island or something like that? Like a man-made one. quite interesting. So the outer fuel tanks are transferring, I think, into the inner ones to help maintain center of gravity. Which I imagine is happening automatically because I'm not doing anything. Oh, there's some stutters. Come on, X-Plane, keep going. Still got about an hour to go, an hour and a half. Hey Oliver, welcome to the stream, mate. Ah, nice one. Oliver. Sounds like a decent stream as well. And look, if you're bored, mate, it's the place to be. I mean, admittedly, it might get a bit more boring because we're just cruising along. But yeah, it's all good. What are you flying? What aircraft in X-Plane 12? And how are you enjoying X-Plane 12? We don't get many people who fly it on the stream. It's mostly Microsoft Flight Simulator peeps, so it's good to see you. Welcome. Toliss is something else. Yeah, the Zeebo mod, free, amazing little aircraft, right? Got a lot during X-Plane 11. I haven't flown it much on the stream, but maybe I should try to. These engines absolutely pouring out. Yeah, I get that, Oliver. I think that's fair. I think if you want a bit of eye candy, then the old Microsoft Flight Simulator does really well. And it's great. I'd love both of them, to be honest. I can't wait for X-Plane to update its scenery and just, you know, keep making up some ground. I've got to root for the underdog sometimes, so yeah. Rolls-Royce power. Yeah, I get that, Oliver. It's can be a bit prohibitive. I've got the A320neo, which I've flown on the stream before as well. Great aircraft. It's I think the Zeebo's great. I mean, look, it's free. It opens up the hobby, right, to everyone. If it was all about paying money, then it'd be difficult. Ah, the air traffic control's gone offline that we're counting on. All good. We will continue our journey without air traffic control. Start to see some of the Norwegian coastline coming in. I think at this height, this is where auto-ortho really comes into its own if you're flying an X-Plane 12. It's, I think it looks great. When you're near the ground, X-Plane 12, you can see the limitations, but when you're up this high, apart from random squares like this, it can compare to Microsoft Flight Simulator. The bit that I think's going to be interesting is when they update the scenery going forward and what that does, right, to people and their experience. That'll be really good. So let's see. But yeah, plenty of room in the simulator world for all sorts. Make sure that's an airport down there. Let's have a little look. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah, airport down there. But yeah, I think that is pretty stunning, to be honest. What'd you stream on, Oliver? Are you on YouTube? Are you on Twitch? No, nice one, mate. First ever stream as well. Awesome. That's cool. I did my first stream during COVID, and it sort of bit me, and I got the bug for it. So I yeah, stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But yeah, it's great fun. Hopefully you get like a good little community built up, and it's taken a wee while to get this one going, but some cool people who drop into chat, and yeah, just keep sticking with it. You'll probably find you'll be streaming to yourself a lot, and that's cool, right? People will pick up your videos. Just stick with it. Do it for the fun of it. Look at this. Heading towards the sun, or away from the sun, actually. Be interesting to know when we reach when we reach our rival airport, what the weather's going to be like. Still getting a few stutters in the simulator, but you know, they iron themselves out after a while. It's also because I'm loading in scenery, probably. I imagine my auto ortho is having a bit of a fit about things. But we're almost halfway there. Living on a prayer. Cyrus, it's really demanding. It is really demanding, Microsoft Flight Simulator. And they're going to release a new one this year, right? Which is going to be even more demanding. And yeah, Oliver, that's what you're going to do. And you'll find people who jump in your stream. They'll be there for about 5 minutes, they'll jump out again. It's all good. Here's where the frame rates are really suffering. Oh, you didn't disconnect me from the network. There we go. This is where X-Plane 12 is going to have to sort of up its game a little bit. So you can see the tiles look really good. I've got about 60 frames, and I look out the front window and I get 13. Why? Why would you do that, X-Plane? All right, we'll look up. We'll look backwards, and then hopefully Sim will catch up looking forward. I also know at sunset, Sim just tends to die a death. So there's a bit to do in old X-Plane 12. But it keeps us on our toes, guys. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator is demanding, but it looks really good, right? It's, you kind of get why it is as demanding as it is on its resources. I'm scared to look out the front window again, but let's try it. Yes, look at that. We're down to 14 frames. Why? Why would you do that, X-Plane 12? Yeah, Cyrus. Gotta spend your money on what you enjoy, right? It's all about good hobbies. Definitely, I think, more realism flight model wise, but I just think like Flight Simulator is great in terms of what it does. But yeah, that's what you're looking for, right? And both of them, they'll get better, right? X-Plane 12 just needs a bit more of a tweak. It's a smaller team than the Flight Simulator team. Get that entirely. Okay, shall we look at the front again? No! Hey, Ziggy McGee. Right, there's definitely something out the front of the airplane that's slowing us down from a frames perspective. Look at that. And then when we look away, everything's fine. Please fix. How you doing, Ziggy McGee? Welcome. Eye on a mouse joke. Yeah, I got the Thrustmaster from Airbus, and that does just fine. But if you're saving money, right, spend it wisely, and then build up to what you think is doable. There's no rush, and you always come up against people who've got better systems, right? There's just part of it. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing in the sim, then it's great, right? Don't worry about anyone else. All I'm worried about is my frame rates out the front here. 21! We're back on track-ish. Oh, it's going up again. There must have been something, he says. Trying to second-guess X-Plane 12. It's definitely over that way that it's killing my frames. And if you come back this way, ooh, everything's fine. Unsure is the technical term, but look at this landscape. It is pretty arid. There's not much going on. A couple of fjords here. Yeah, Oliver, I've got that. I haven't got the throttles, and the joystick comes with like a mini throttle on it, so it's always a good option if you're looking for something sort of in between. Depends what kind of flying you're going to do and things like that as well, right? Have a look around, Oliver. I think just be careful on some of those third-party sellers, right? You want to make sure the quality is still what you'd expect it to be. Yeah, nice one, mate. And then take it from there, right? You'll probably find in about 2 years' time you'll have a full motion simulator, mate, in your back garden. Right, how are we getting on? Ooh, we're almost at our midpoint, which is here. Nice. Yeah, mate. I get that, Oliver. Gotta make it work for what's important to you. Yeah. Do you mean the stream's quite chill, Oliver, or do you mean you're quite chill? It's either's good, right? But yeah, this stream's pretty chilled out usually. It's interesting how simulators start to inject some snow. Interesting. Oh, we don't want to look this way because it's the way that killed the simulator. Let's look out here. Much better. Nice one, Oliver. Yeah, right. Like, the reality is, when you're cruising along here, there's not much to do as a pilot, apart from just taking the view and do some paperwork, which we could do. Let's have a look where we are. Crashing up through Norway at the moment, and we're heading all the way up to sort of up here, I think. So it's quite a wee while to go, but it's all looking pretty positive. Not many people around, but that's all good. And our approach, here we go. It's in via panel. Q above 8,000, Q above 7,000 feet, Q above 6,000 feet. The amount you should get out of it, Oliver, you'll probably, let's say, you won't regret it, right? Right. However, we're at 85 feet. I'm pretty sure this airport is kind of bang. Yeah. I get that, Oliver. You feel better if you buy your own one, I reckon. And you can kind of hold someone accountable if it goes wrong, whereas it's a bit more difficult second hand. So, with all this, we'll probably come and land in here. So yeah, I've never landed in this airport. I don't think many people have, but seemingly it's known for its fish, and you know, if we're anything but cool on this channel, so I like some snow. Wowzer! That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, there's the frames absolutely being killed. So yeah. That's crazy, look at that. If I start to look, the snow comes in. Oh. Nice. But yeah, landing should be fairly simple when we get near enough. There you go, Oliver. Already making some savings. It did. Yeah, it flies out of Bournemouth. I think it still does. But this route is always, I say always, as if I know what they do on a daily basis. It flies from Heathrow up to Old Harstad, or Harstad Airport. I think the Bournemouth route goes to Chengdu in China. There was definitely a time, I think, during COVID where it was used to ferry like PPE equipment backwards and forwards. So, yeah. It definitely, it's been around the world a wee bit. But it's interesting, you don't get many A340-600 routes now. They've usually been phased out. But not this one. Still, people want to fly on this cool looking airplane. Look at that. That's pretty decent. That might be one of my frames were sort of being killed because of the snow, but... Here comes the slideshow. It's definitely bits of scenery that you can see how it accelerates there, right? Like, it's definitely scenery that can impact the performance. Yeah, that's you, Oliver. I've got a Lufthansa livery for this as well that sometimes flying. Yeah, nice. That's not too long. The difficulty, I think, with some of these is that you want to fly these long-haul aircraft and do it properly. You're going to be sitting here for like 7-8 hours, right? So cargo is quite a good option just to play around because they'll go wherever they need to. Definitely chilly up here, though. What happened to that snow? Oh, X-Plane. Oh, X-Plane. I don't know, Cyrus, but you can download a demo of X-Plane, so you can try it for free before you buy the whole thing. It's on their website, so if you go to the X-Plane 12 website, you'll should be able to have a go, and then you'll be able to see if it works or not. Yeah, give it a shot. There's lots of different settings you can do as well. Go for it, Cyrus, right? Good Sunday fun. I didn't know that, Oliver. I think X-Plane 12 I got direct from them, but Flight Simulator is definitely on Steam. I found it alright with Microsoft Flight Simulator, but again, I don't do loads to the simulator, right? I'm not changing it sort of that regularly. Yeah, once you enjoy it and you get into it, right, you're kind of hooked. It's the usual way these things work. I think they're good though. Frames out the front look like they've caught up, which is good. As long as you enjoy it still, Oliver, right? So, not long, well, I say not long, just under an hour to top of this end. Then we'll kick off and see what happens. Don't forget the Let's get the weather. And quite like the meta, please. And if I go back here and go to receive messages, no. No. Is that right? Do that. Oh, there we go. Please, like all those. I bet I've done it twice, have I? Let's see. Oh, the frames are killing me out that way. But over there, that looks pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Streamlabs telling you off, Oliver. Sorry about that. It's if people type too much one after each other. Don't worry about it. Yeah, get that. 737 is much more basic, right? The Zebo mod than the Airbus. Airbus is like a flying computer. It's mental. Is that gonna work? Have I done anything? No, I've still not done a thing. Help. If I do that, yeah, why not? Let's wonder why it's not available. That's weird. Cyrus, I saw you tried to get commands up there. Don't know. Says. I wonder if the commands are working for you guys. Let's see. I'll come into chat and see. Yeah, sometimes that works, Oliver. There you go, see. Now, how do I make it that the commands work? Oh, because Nightbot's in there as well. That's why. Right, bear with callers. Sometimes a shorter stream can work, right? Like, totally get that. I think if you're going to do like turnarounds and things like that, they can be quite interesting, Oliver, for people watching. Here. 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 Right. Let's see if that works or not. Very good having two bots sitting in the chat. Welcome to Streaming Like a YouTube Pro with SimScott185. Right. Let's try that again, see if it works. I don't know if it will, but we'll have a little look. It doesn't seem to work. Why is Nightbot still there? Oliver, I've done that before. The beauty of Flight Simulator, right? You can always start again if you need to. Sure, I'm going to miss something in my stream. Too busy looking down here. Sorry guys, I was doing something in the background. Is this? Yeah, there we go. Excellent, everything's come in now. What's the weather like? Well, it's not windy. Broken down -3, -4. 3, yeah, okay. Showery snow. Beautiful. Learn on the job, Oliver. See how it works for you, mate. Right, how are we getting on? I think if you watch YouTube channels or tutorials, Oliver, you'll nail it, right? Like, it's a bit of repeat and see what happens, but yeah, that's cool. So that Metar's in there. Like it a lot. Right, flight plan please. Let's get to this thing again. Return ATC, no, return to... No. No. It's all good. Oh, Streamlabs is not loving you, Oliver, is it? Think about adding a map in the corner of my screen for showing Navi chat. Yeah, so you can get a link. There's an app in Microsoft Flight Simulator that if you've got Navigraph, it will show it on the screen. It's a little bit stuttery though, but I use that on my other streams. You'll be able to see if you have a look at some of my Microsoft Flight Simulator streams. Let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you very much. So, let's get close to landing performance here. Runway 17 is correct. The winds, though, it's basically saying there's no wind. Even though, this is where Microsoft Flight Simulator is playing games with me. Let's see. Oh no, it's got no wind whatsoever, so we'll update that to go 0 to 0. I think it always needs something, so... No, why you... No. Oh, no. Come on now. Even says here. Oh. That's weird. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. The big old runway will be fine. Runway condition is probably going to be like slush. Is that thing? Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Anti-ice might need. Yeah, I've got Volanta as well. Should be able to see the flight on here, he says. On Volanta at the moment. What's that do? Nothing. Okay. Let's see that. Pretty sure this METAR is wrong, so we'll do it a bit closer. Yeah, I think Volanta's good, Oliver, if you download it, get it linked up to the sim. There's always things to fight simulators, isn't there, where they're a bit pernickety. Let's see, X-Plane 12. Just thinking about it. There we go. Ah, yeah, I get it. Have a play around with it, Oliver, and maybe reinstall it. Have a little search online, see if there's anything that can help. Pretty chilly up here. But look, we are not far, well, far, but that's top of descent there. Crumbs, right. Ugh. What are we going to do? That is the question, team. So, airports. So our descent is basically down to, looks like about 6,000. And then the approach, 4,500. Yeah, okay, cool. And if we come to here, what is it saying? Cheers, Oliver. Welcome. Let us know when you're back. Flight level 600. You can see at Rima, which is basically matching here. 4,500 at EV512, which is here. So that matches our EV512, and then it's descent down to the runway. Okay. So, it's all good. Wowzers. It's pretty snowy up here. Cool. So, not quite ready for our top of descent yet, but it's always good to get ready for it. What's blurry? Blurry is never good in the simulator. Bit of a tundra out here, isn't it? Oh, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. You're trying to use that on your stream, Oliver, rather than Navigraph. Hey 4K. Welcome back to the chat. I'm heading that way. Nah, we're heading north rather than Antarctica. Point towards more of the Arctic, but over Norway at the moment. If we show you on the map, we are. Where are we? Here. Quite far north, and we're still heading north. We've still got about an hour to go. So yeah, all good. Getting near our top of descent though, you can see it here. Hopefully long enough 4K. That's gonna be interesting if it's icy, but we'll see. But it's fairly long. Where are we? Airports. Is that the same thing? No, it's not. What are we talking? Yeah, it's long. It's 2,000 meters, about 9,000 feet. There's the typical X-Plane 12 farm style clouds. Ah, nice one over. Yeah, nice one, Albert. Good for you to be in Discord. Nice to see you in there. Thanks, Lucas. As always. Right, what's it saying for our arrival? Oh, making up some time. 3 o'clock. Crumbs. Oh, 4K. Well, at least you don't know how to fly this airplane, so you're not giving me tips all the time, so you know. It's all good. Leeds is interesting, Oliver. We flew into there a couple of streams ago from Belfast, and jeez, 4K had to go around, like, it was interesting. Something to do with like wind shear, but yeah, skills issue, I think is what is that a term? I don't know. Now, Oliver, let's keep it polite. Okay, cool. So, I wonder if this is updated yet. Oh, it still says this. Can I reset? Is that done thing? No? Okay, cool. That definitely isn't the METAR, unless something's gone wrong, Mike Fliss, and explain. Yeah, but not the Airbus A340 4K, not the Airbus. Because they're big flying computers. Yeah, Oliver, if you're new to the sim and stuff, go for those quiet airports. Edinburgh's not bad actually in terms of departure or anything like that. Flown out of it a lot in the simulator. So if you ever need to check it out and want to follow through something, have a go at it, or if you want me to talk it through to you at some point, then I can do. Nah, I know 4K. Right, so actually, I've got an updated METAR now for our destination. Let's go in here and go in here, go here. Okay, well, clearly I've been banging this too much in terms of getting things out. Let's try that. Is that going to let me do it now? I don't think it likes me anymore. There we go. Ah, nice one, Oliver. Yeah, I've flown out of there a lot as well. Okay, I'm trying to get the weather through this, which it will do fairly soon. There we go. So that ain't pretty in terms of what we're looking at. So we got 350 at 4 knots, 4,000 meters of visibility, light showers of snow, few at 1,200, broken at 12,500, -3. And temporary 2,000 feet visibility, and a bit of wind as well, 280 at night. So that's going to be lovely for our arrival. Interesting, I don't think you can change it. Oh no, yeah, can you? Don't let me do that. Oh, it will. Okay, cool. So what are we? 350 at 4. Wind 350 at 4. Straight down the runway. Oh no, in fact, tailwind. Beautiful. Yeah, can print it out. You can see here. That was an old version. So, at 350 at 4, in theory, we'd want to land on the opposite runway, but I'm pretty sure, he says, that let's do the approach. There's an RMP. Right, let's have a little look at this. So 350 at 4 is not the end of the world. 280 at 9 is a little bit faster. Sort of all planned. It all seems to point towards potentially let me out. Yeah, I get that. Can understand that, Oliver. Need to sort Streamlabs out. It tells people off for not very much. Yeah, fair enough. 4K could probably help you out. Seems to know about these things. So, you can try the RNAV into there. Fire, it says, likely or maxed. You guys just chat away, I'm just doing a few things here. "4K does everything professionally, so yeah. I'm with you, Oliver, that's what I do." That's all you need. Just some basics. Get you by. So we'll do Penno and Steady. Okay. Let's just go up. Penno on mic, Leglu or maxed. Let's do. Just insert that and see. Go to plan mode. Easy 4K. Play nice in the chat. What we got here? Comes in by a max. Let's just have a look at this one second. That. mic. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Cool. We will do that instead, just given the winds. Nice one, over. Yes, it is 4K. Nice one. So, what we were just doing there while everyone was chatting away in chat was we're going to go from Stetti and do an RNAV approach into the runway here. Kind of offset, which is going to be interesting. You can get rid of that. Get rid of that. That we still need. Yeah, all good. Cool. Now, a few stutters out the window at the moment. Oh, look at that. 14 frames. Maybe 4K? Who knows? I imagine it can do. Hope it's good, Oliver. Hope it's good. Okay, so quite near top of descent. Very exciting times. Still no one really around the area, which is good. Don't place ourselves. Yeah, we should be landing in about half an hour or so. Oh, very good. And then, if you want, you can go watch Oliver's stream. Show him a little support. Sounds like a healthy, very healthy meal. that is Oliver. It sounds fancy though. Anyway, let's have a little look at our landing performance. So hopefully this is all up to date. Runway condition. Let's just slush in and see what happens. Brake mode 2. Brake mode 3. We'll probably go for 3. What if we do first off? What does that do? Okay. So, it's time to Airbus. UNH, our destination is 1012. Temperature is a balmy -3 degrees. A 2-meter tall bear. Need to get myself down to IKEA. Let's go with 350 at 4 for this. 350 at 4. Our decision altitudes, if we come back into here. So, altitude or height, let's do 860. Config 3 is all good. Cool. Getting near top of descent, which is this hour here. Yeah. Yeah, it does, Oliver. So, for all you Airbus fans out there who don't know how to Airbus. Oh, really? That is depressing, Oliver. Very depressing. Oh, that noise in the music. Sounds like someone's trying to contact me on this. Anyway, 10 miles to top of descent. What we do, push this in. And let's Airbus again. So, when you Airbus, it will descend by 1,000 feet a minute. And it will stop there until it captures a descent profile, which is what this little here is doing. So once it intercepts this, it will then go in the profile. But you see at the moment, we're only going down at 1,000 feet per minute, and it will then intercept the actual descent profile. And when that profile comes in, this little purple donut circle, it'll come down. First constraint is flight level 70, which it's going to work towards. Let's put terrain on the HUD. Nice. I see Oliver. Yeah, you don't get caught in some pretty miserable weather up there. can be very, very, very bad. Anyway, about to see us. This donut's about to come down as we get closer to this line. Donut, definitely a technical term. Not got any cloud at the moment, so no icing to be worried about. It's all about the precipitation and is it going to freeze to your airframe, and at the moment there's nothing to freeze to us, but as we get closer I suspect there will be. Yeah, get that, Oliver. Right, so that's us now fully in our descent. Get that, you can see the sun glinting off surfaces. At night, X-Plane 12 looks really good. It looks really, really good. Anyway, chatting away. Do we have a calculator? What did we say? 3. Alright, cool. Does that make a difference? Yes. Yeah, that's better. I reckon landing distance. Let's do 2. Nice. Nah, it's fine. Don't you worry, Oliver. Remember, there's no passengers on board this airplane. What we could also do, though, just to check, let's go to wind. Next phase, descent wind. Request the wind. There we go. That's been updated. 2,000 feet, fine, Oliver. Like you'll find in your 737, you'll probably descend at 1,800. It's good little rate descent. Got a heck of a crosswind at the moment, coming in from the side. You can see that 2860 at 60. Don't you worry, Oliver. It wouldn't feel like a roller coaster at the moment. You'd be fine. No one's gonna vomit at the moment. It's all good. It's all good. So basically we're heading to Penno to start the procedure. You'll see it here, and it's literally a straight in. So if we come down here, basically going to Penno. Then we go to Stetti, and from Stetti we're going to continue from here down basically towards runway, and it'll be a bit of a left turn. Wow. Minus 7,600 feet per minute. It sounds like you created a bit of a hole in the runway. Or just a normal Ryanair landing as it's known. What I'll do, just because we're now in the descent, we'll get the 7 back up to speed, and we'll pause the music. So you can now get the full effect. Still a bit stuttery though, which is a bit frustrating. 5 hours 30 is a long time. Is that in simulator or real life you're doing that? Either way, both long. Jump back in here. out in real life. That's a long way to go. Is that a 737? Anyway, we are well into our descent now. Sunset behind us. It's going to be a nice landing, hopefully. As long as runway's not covered in ice, which it could be. Speaking of which, take a cushion with you, Oliver. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Mr. Roach, turn left. Climb track 351 to FS, which is here. From FS, climb to 3,800, then turn left. Direct to FS and then to holding. Come and track, okay, from FS climb to, you're saying, then turn left direct to FS and then to holding. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just have to watch some quite high mountains as we come into land on this approach. You can see here, 2,300, seems to be some quite high aerials. That looks something that made, so that'll be an interesting approach, I think, this. In between some mountains. You can see ahead. It's pretty mountainous. Should have probably thought about this before I landed here, but all good. Where's my plane on this side? Come on, guys. Still. It was exciting, Oliver. Cool. This is gonna look pretty awesome, I think. There's the sun setting in the background. Sounds a little bit too exciting, Oliver. Sounds pretty horrific, Oliver. I'm glad you survived it. Okay, so we are approaching Pennell. Some pretty pretty nice views out here. So when we come off the runway, and when I say come off, I mean definitely not skid off the runway. We're going to come down here, and we'll probably take Alpha 1, just given we probably will make Alpha 2. Then we'll park up, and that'll be the stream done. But yeah, thank you for everyone who's come along for the ride. Hopefully it's been interesting, educational, fun. If you've liked it, you know what to do. But yeah, it's been good fun from my side. Nice to get out and explain 12 again. If there's no one else around us, we can do our own thing with pressure at the moment. Going up to 1012. Get everything lit up. Landing lights on, taxi light on, got runway turn off, and camera on. Auto-ortho scenery. So the airplane's just slowing itself down now. As we get to 10,000 feet, obviously need to get down to our speed constraints. Oh, some of this auto stuff is not great. But hey, it's all good. That that's noisy. Oh, nice. How long does that take? Sounds a bit of a trek. Bit of a trek. Right, what's going on here? Let's do that. Let's get some floodlights on over here. Nice, nice, nice. Let's arm our spoilers. That's pretty mountainous around here. 6 to 7 hours on a Ryan airplane sounds pretty awful, to be honest. But yeah, you know, they've got to make a living. Approach is up to 5,000 feet. See, we got that headwind, so right decision to come into my 35. Nice one, so we're approaching Stetti, which is here. Here is our little airplane coming in. Stetti, max 220 knots, it's saying, which we're getting towards. And we are just about going to fly over our deceleration point here, which should flip us into our approach phase. There we go. So into approach phase, targeting the green dot speed. Whatever that means, guys, who knows? But I think we're going to head down this sort of way, to be honest, for our approach. You can see the RNAV is coming in. You've got the vertical deviation. So we'll start to follow that, hopefully. Says do that. Is that going to do a thing? No. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Hello. Ooh. Right. Good. So it's trying to keep up with this vertical deviation here, which is this green box. I'm not sure if it'll have lateral, so we might have to hand fly that, but let's see. Hey, thanks Oliver. Glad you joined us today. Good to have someone else part of the team, and obviously if you've got any questions, we're in Discord. Check it from time to time. Go the first stage of flaps or slats. There we go. Still that vertical deviation. We'll bring out the landing gear as well. Nice, and I think the runway is going to be over that sort of way. It looks pretty snowy, but let's see. No, this is going to be such a bad idea, I'm sure. Airplane's trying to slow down, get to its flaps. Love that whine of the engines. See the tilted gears. No excuses for a bad landing with that. Feels like it's going to be a bit of an offset approach, so let's see what happens. It's quite cool with the terrain on the HUD. It tells you exactly what's going on. Yeah, it's a good question, Oliver. I use Fly Live Studio for my overlay, and for some reason it always picks up the A340 as a 738. I don't really know why, if I'm honest. It's difficult to tell. Beyond my capabilities. Look at this cheeky offset approach. There's a runway down there. Didn't realise it was going to be like this, which, you know, is always exciting. So, there you go. Not good to turn on the localizer. Let's ping the cabin. That's all good. Flaps. Go flaps full. You can see the slats at the front there. Alright. Descending down into some sort of hill. Everything will be fine. So you can see the runway just in the distance there. Doesn't look contaminated, always good. So there must come a point where I'll be expected to do a little turn, I think, which will happen here. Let's Let's see. So airplane's still descending, which is all good. It's what we wanted it to do. There we go, we'll take over. We'll set this for our missed approach if we need it. No, why would the weather do that suddenly? No! Good old active sky. Anywho, it's raining. Still got 2 whites, 2 reds.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard.
That's quite hard. Definitely stuttered there, Oliver. Definitely stuttered there. Crumbs. Anyway, let's disarm the speed brakes. Oh, sometimes X-Plane can be a little infuriating. But it was alright. Everyone, welcome to Harstad. Harstad? Let's go with Harstad. Yeah, definitely stuttered, Oliver. But you can see that X-Plane wasn't loving that approach. Like, it was very, yeah. Very, very, very stuttery in that final approach. Which is done for a while, so might be full install. But we're here. It's all good. Turn off the flight directors. We'll clean up the aircraft once we get off the runway. We can also turn on our trusty camera and see where we're going. Taxi slowly. It's going to be icy and cold. Some of the stuff in X-Plane looks awesome. Sometimes it can be very infuriating. Probably should have made some calls on Unicom. Oliver, do that on your stream. Don't learn from me. But there's no one else around I could see on VATSpy and on TCAS. But yeah, probably should have done. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Although it's a bit too dark for you to see it, but see it at the start. It's basically the purple box shows the main gear width, and then you've got the nose wheel as well, and the width again. So there and there. So it helps you when you're turning off runways and things like that. Anyway, let's tidy up the airplane. Honestly, at night, X-Plane sort of comes alive. I should just fly at night in it. It is very, very, very good. Start the APU. Give it a minute. Might look a bit dark for you guys, but hopefully it's alright. Yeah, at night. Look at it. Look at that. It's Beautiful. Here to get our fish. Big question, are we going to do the return flight? No, we're not. That was a long, long flight. It's great that you can kind of see the contamination on the taxiway. There's definitely a flashlight in X-Plane 12. If you start coding dark, Oliver, it will automatically put it on, I think. Now then, where shall we park? That is the next question. I think we'll go around the side, because I imagine this is quite a big plane for this airport. And it looks like there's not many parking spaces apart from over there. We could do 26B and just really annoy everyone and come in from the side, but we'll go around the corner. APU's on. We can take off the landing light, and we'll do the turn off light as well. That's all good, all good, all good. It's proper snowing here. That's just annoying. Anyway guys, we'll get it parked up. Thanks for joining and flying along. Oliver, good to meet you and keep chatting in Discord. Hope your stream goes well. And yeah guys, wish you a very good rest of your Sunday while you relax before the week ahead. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. It's always a pleasure. If there's anything you'd like me to stream, then let me know. And any questions, join Discord and we'll happily answer them. Oh, that's the centre line. Yeah, it should be fine, Oliver, with a bit of darkness. Don't you worry about it, mate. Not quite the centre line, but you know, could be worse. Alright, so let's kill the engines. Hugo is definitely your friend, when it comes to looking for things. Ah, cool, good. Anyway, engine spilling down. We can kill strobes, nav, beacon, taxi light can come off, seatbelt signs, no smoking, disarm the doors, APU still there, don't have any ground, any ground electricity, power, electricity. Anyway guys, leave the stream there. Always a pleasure as we get our cargo off the plane, and we'll do this again soon. But enjoy the rest of your Sundays. Thanks, guys. Cheers.